So I'm gonna show you how I secure these crushed cubes, or I mean they could be crushed cars, crushed cubes. It kind of goes the same way when you do crushed cars, but these are the square cubes of them. This has cars and just all metal, right? So it's mixed. So usually I don't use straps much, depending how tall the load is, right? If the load is taller than the truck or pretty tall, then obviously I'll just do all chains all the way around. The fact that this is pretty short and is compact pretty good, you know, I got away with using straps. Well, I did 2 chains up front, and I did straps all the way down, and I got 2 chains in back. The reason why I added this one here, which was all stupid, but with this scrap metal, you know, there's a bunch of little objects, as you can tell, that tries to come loose and come out. So I have that just to kind of hold everything in place. So I got the binders up top. I actually got I'm already what, 700 miles in. I had to tie in the load twice, the chains wise, which isn't bad. And that's just me just being picky, right? So I got 2 chains and I got strap. The bad thing about doing straps is, like, when it's like this, it's all right because it won't ruin your straps. But when you have that first bundles, when they're all kind of shitty, like this strap, if you can tell, I'll show you when I get up there, but it got ripped up there. Also, when you pick these cubes up or cars, a lot of places help you with this net, this orange net, and a lot of places don't. A lot of places make you do it. So I picked this up in Phoenix, Arizona, going to Plymouth, Utah. They didn't help me put this orange crap on the net. I had to put it on myself, which sometimes is better, because a lot of times, you know, when they're rushing you in and out, they put it on like crap. So if it looks kind of all messed up, it's because I put it on myself there. So basically they'll give you the net. I mean, every place is different. A lot of places they help you. A lot of the times the guys will do it for you. Every scrap yard is different. You know, you learn as you go. I've been a few of them now, and some help, some don't. So yeah, let me get up there and show you. So long story short, what I did was one, you know, obviously down the center, one all the way around this way, and then I kind of covered it one more time. Yeah, that's just with that net. Again, if it was not compact, I wouldn't be using straps. I'll run 2 chains or chains all the way down. With the crushed cars that are taller than the cab, I do nothing but chains. You just gotta watch all this stuff. That's why this net's good. But doing this kind of loads are a pain in the ass, because there's so much small objects that they just go flying and hit everyone. And so that's why this net's there. You're trying to, you know, stop, you know, prevent all that. Also, once you're loaded, before I put the net on, I go there while I'm at the scrap yard, and I try to knock off as much as these little pieces. I mean, obviously this is just from falling, but all this little stuff I try to knock off before I leave, because, you know, once you get on the highway, all that stuff's flying off and hitting cars and stuff. So I try to go ahead and clear off the little objects before I get on the highway. You can never win, though. I mean, never. So let me get up here. So you can do the binders on the side. Let me get up. You got to be careful doing this, because you'll fall off. But the way I have it is I have the binders up top, just because it's hard to do on the side unless you want to bring that ladder out. So there's that. So I got 2 here, and I got 2 up front. I personally like to do them like this, just because I mean, it's kind of dangerous coming up here, you know, you're top of the deck, top of the truck. If you want to do on the side, you know, you can. It's just kind of harder with no ladder. So yeah, there it is.